Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the San Francisco Giants. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Number 23 will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And now, Harry Hooper. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And we're underway here this afternoon and off to a fast start as well as this is lined back into center field for a base hit.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Into the box, number 10, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. The second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra back.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Smokey Joe Wood gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And now in the box, Josh DeVore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Low for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
3-0 pitch. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And now here is Larry Doyle. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, number 9, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And there he goes toward second. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A ball and 2 strikes.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
DeVore, the runner at second with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So now here is Red Murray looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
And that just looked like a really tough play right there. Had a little trouble getting it out of his glove, and it cost him. It made all the difference right there, boys. He had to be perfect with the speed getting down the line.
At the plate now, number 10, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Hoping to cash in here in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lewis.
Number 12.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Gardner.
Standing in now, Larry Gardner. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Lewis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. Now the relay home. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. So now to the plate, Jake Stahl. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Stahl takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Into the box now, Wagner. As he hits one on a line to left field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Number 20.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box, number 20, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In now, Smokey Joe Wood. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Harry Hooper, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Giants nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Buck Herzog as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
0-1 the count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
At the plate now, Chief Myers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Art Fletcher. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Speaker gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Now it'll be number 10. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, number 10.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to hit is Tris Speaker, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 12.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Lewis. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here's the pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here now's the pitcher, number 23. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
The pitcher.
Now the pitch.
23.
Late that time for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Lewis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next to dig in, Josh DeVore worked a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Larry Doyle. Popped him up. Gardner has a play, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-0.
Gardner.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Larry Gardner. First pitch of the AB on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Jake Stahl, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside-the-park home run in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
The batter, number 16.
Now to bat, Wagner. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Gardner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, number 20.
At the plate now is number 20, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball that's hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, here is number 9. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Next, it'll be Red Murray. First delivery to him.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 10.
So now into the box is number 10. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Number 20 is there, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Smokey Joe Wood. Here's the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Harry Hooper. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's it.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, number 10.
Digging in next, number 10, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deal, here comes the first pitch. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Buck Herzog. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Speaker is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up is Chief Myers, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Art Fletcher.
So now to the plate, Art Fletcher flew out last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Now into the box, Tris Speaker. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Number 9 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Lewis. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Larry Gardner.
Next, it'll be Larry Gardner, singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. Roger Connor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First delivery to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh DeVore. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
At the plate, Larry Doyle, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 9.
So stepping in is number 9. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ready with the 1-0. DeVore at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 3-0. Christy Mathewson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jake Stahl. Now here's the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. That misses. 1-2. Now some action out in the Giants' bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 16.
Ready now is Wagner. And now the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, right there. Just an incredible play from one of the best shortstops in the game. Great job going to his backhand, but it's the release that makes all the difference, boys. With speed going down the line, he had to throw that across the diamond super fast, and he did just that. And he's slower with the exchange, and I think that's a knock. Awesome play.
So now to the plate, number 20, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Red Murray. First offering, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Got him.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Standing in now, number 10. A little bouncer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
In now, Buck Herzog. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Smokey Joe Wood trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Count 1-1.
Swing and a line drive. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Digging in, the switch hitter, Harry Hooper, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on its way. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 10.
Next to hit, number 10. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Speaker.
Stepping in now, Chris Speaker. He swings and lines it to left, and that's in there, base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box now, Lewis. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Swing and a liner. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Meyer.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Wagner shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Up next, Art Fletcher. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
The windup and the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Becker will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Mickey Welch enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Larry Gardner. Now the first pitch. Down the first baseline, and a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 7, Jake Stahl.
Digging in will be Jake Stahl. First pitch on its way. Welch is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 16.
Next up for the Red Sox, Wagner. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he popped him up. Murray will call him off as he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh DeVore. Here's the first pitch to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now the 0-1. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Larry Doyle. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Here comes the 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll He'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
So in now for San Francisco, number 9. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Last strike here for the Giants. Cue shot here out towards short. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the
Get your hand off my penis!